What's up? This is Bakari. I'm gonna show you Greece. So, this is my place where I'm set up here in Greece. It's my apartment, or at least my bedroom. Nice little television right here. This is one of two balconies that I have. This is the first one. Here's what it looks like for you, or for me. Not the prettiest view in the world, but it's all right. Balcony one. Going back to the room. Close that. Beautiful thing is AC in the apartment. Necessary. Second bathroom is good for your guests. And now for the money shot. Balcony number 2. That's Greece. Nice time, you know? Come up here. Kick back and relax. So, that's a space. Now, I guess the next thing I should do is show you how we get to work every day. I would take the elevator, but it's probably gonna take a little bit too long. So I just wanna show you how quickly how quick it takes for us to get to a workspace. I'm 4 flights up, which makes my commute down pretty quick on the street level. All of us have apartments in this building and one other building. And so as I'm walking down the steps, I'm actually walking past some of the people who I live with here in the suites. So, what you'll notice as I'm walking down the street is the area over here feels really, I don't know, what's the right word for this? I guess it feels very normal, or most people wouldn't look at this neighborhood and be like, oh my God, this is an ultra luxurious neighborhood. But it's actually, and this has been verified to me from a bunch of different cabs that I've taken since I've been here, is it's the cool part of town. The equivalent for New Yorkers, I think you might get, is the East Village. Like if you've never been to New York City, you get dropped off in the East Village, you're gonna think it's poverty zone. But try to get you an apartment in the East Village. Costs you $8,000 a month. That's what it's like over here. A lot of people in Greece, they like these. There's all these like squares in Athens where people eat. So this is one of those squares. On a typical day, this whole area over here would just be like packed. Chairs, tables, the whole nine, a bunch of people eating. And there's this restaurant over here that everybody goes to called The Best. And I think it's all right. But you ask the people over here, it literally is the best. So to get into the workspace, we get in with keys, so I wanted to make sure I didn't forget my keys on the way over to the workspace. So yeah, I mean, as you're seeing, it's a very neighborly neighborhood. We have another one of our buildings here, just to show you how quickly we can get to everybody else. So some of the people who I live with live in the other building, or I'm traveling with RY, and then some of them live in this building. And now we'll head over to the workspace. So right now, it's vacation time in Greece. So a lot of stores are empty. And I think it's because they actually want to drive people to go to the islands. It's like a part of like how Greece works. They shut down for like 2 weeks in August. So a lot of stuff just stops happening. A lot of stores you would go to typically are closed. And it's to encourage people to hop on a plane, hop on a ferry, and go spend their time on the islands. So at some point during this trip, that's what I'm gonna be doing, going to the islands. But as of right now, I am still here in Athens. Hope you're enjoying this stroll. So, as you saw, I went down one street, I made a left on this street, and we're nearly there. It's not as much to see as when we were in Cape Town in terms of just like people and the mall and all that. And that's ultimately because the route that I chose in my video in Cape Town, I walked through the mall, which had more of the cool mall-like things to see. Now here in Greece, it's a little bit different. There's no major mall right next to us. So the way to get to our workspace is just over here. And listen, I get it. I get the feeling you're having right now. You're looking at this graffiti and you're like, oh, that means it's the hood. But apparently in Athens, even the nice neighborhoods that have graffiti, it's just a part of the milieu. It's a nice word, ain't it? It's a part of the ambiance of this great city. That's the neighborhood that I live in, Petrona. I'm sure I'm saying that right. Somebody Greek in the comments, you'll tell me if I'm fucking that up. So, as I said, it's a quick walk. Come under this little bridge real fast. Now, one thing that's different about my time in Greece now is that the cars have gone back to the right side of the street. In Cape Town, I kept thinking I was gonna get run over. But in Greece, I'm not too concerned about that. Or not as much anyway. Wouldn't that be some funny last words? I'm not worried about getting run over. As I said, the workspace is very walkable. Not far at all. No trains, no buses, simple enough. And we're almost there. Make one more right, and we're on the block. You tell me what you think. What's Athens look like to you? We've made it to the street. Walking up. Almost there. As I said, it's very walkable. And then, keys. Simple way to get in. Press a button. Hey, I'm doing pretty good.